All right, welcome to RJ's Anatomy Lab. All right, so what I was explaining to you as far as what this heart sound chart is referring to, if you look over here, the location, you got second right intercostal space, you got second left intercostal space, fourth left intercostal space, and the fifth left intercostal space. And in these locations, it's referring to certain valves. So in the second right intercostal space, it's going to be referring to aortic valves. In the second left intercostal space, it's going to be referring to pulmonic valves. In the fourth left intercostal space, it's going to be referring to what's going on in the tricuspid valves. And in the fifth left intercostal space, when you're auscultating, listening to the heart sounds, it's going to be referring to the mitral valves of the heart. Okay, so looking at my mini model here, as most of us know, as humans, we have 12 ribs, right? So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. You could see it better posteriorly. If you're looking at it from the posterior, you got your first rib right here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? So when you're listening, let's say, okay, we're going to auscultate in the second right intercostal space. This is right side, left side. Then you're going to be listening. Let's see, that's the first rib, second rib. So the second intercostal space, you'll be auscultating or listening to heart sounds right here. If you're talking about the second left intercostal space, then you're about right here. If you're talking about the fourth left intercostal space, you're talking about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're talking about right there. And that's where you'll be listening to those valves and listening for normal heart sounds or irregular murmurs. Or the fifth left intercostal space, you count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're in this area. And the landmark, if you had the skin layer, the landmark for the fifth left intercostal space would be like right below the nipple line. So that's a good landmark to know. And yeah, so that's kind of just giving you a quick little explanation of what this chart is doing and kind of giving you some landmarks on the human anatomy of where you will be listening for these regular, irregular heart sounds. Up here you have the timing, so you got your S1, S2, and then S1 again, because it's a cyclical occurrence of the heartbeat. Another term that you could use for S1 and S2 is that lub-dub sound. Lub-dub, lub-dub, lub-dub. And that's what you're listening for. And also, the S and the R in systole and diastole is basically telling you what these valves should be doing at these times. So the aortic valve and the pulmonic valve should be opening during systole, and the tricuspid and mitral valves should be closing during systole. And then it's just pretty much the reverse with diastole. So in diastole, the aortic and the pulmonic valves should be closing, also known as regurgitation. All right, and the tricuspid and mitral valves should be opening during diastole. So yeah, that's my brief explanation of this heart sound chart. Thanks.